Okay, we're going to talk about how to harvest a small amount of honey via the crush and strain method. This works with usually less than 10 frames, is pretty appropriate. It's good for a first-year beekeeper. Items you'll need is first your honey frames, plastic tote. I recommend latex gloves, some sort of masher, a spoon, a crossbar to go across your totes, a bucket, paint strainers, 5-gallon paint strainers, and a spatula. I also recommend lining all your surfaces with plastic. I used plastic garbage bags to do this. First, step one, you take your honey frames and rest it on your crossbar. I just used a piece of wood here. Next, you take your spoon and begin to carve out the wax and honey. Continue to carve the wax and honey until the frame is mostly clean, and then rinse and repeat on all of your subsequent frames. The first scrape on a fresh frame is one of the most satisfying things. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Once you've cleaned the frame, put it back in the super or wherever you've been storing them. After you've scraped all your frames, you're going to mash them up. I'm using a fry spatula here. If you have like a potato smasher, they work really great. You just want to smash all of the honey and wax together to release all the honey from any of the existing wax. So once it's completely creamed up, you're ready to go to the next step. Take your 5-gallon bucket and a 5-gallon paint strainer. I picked these up on Amazon.com. And you then pour the mixture straight through the paint strainer. When you get down to the end, you'll get your spatula out and clean it out. Try to get as much of your honey as possible to maximize the harvest. Next, you'll take it somewhere where you can hang it. I used some twine to hang it originally, let it sit for a few hours, and then I lifted it up a little further and nailed it into the wood to continue to let it strain through. This is probably 15 hours later, almost done. Then you can take your extra stuff, you can set it out in front of your beehive to let the bees clean it up.